Hey everybody, my name is Dominique and we're going to learn how to do a half a double crochet, or also known more popularly as half a treble crochet. It's the same technique, and as my husband pointed out, half a double crochet would be technically a single crochet, although they're completely different. Why they're called half double crochet, I don't know, when it really should be called half treble crochet. It just depends on who you're talking to and what books you're reading. For example, in my visual quick tips crochet, the technique is listed as half double crochet, and in my huge monster book, the Knitting and Crochet Bible, it is listed as half treble crochet. So we'll call it half treble crochet for now. So in our previous videos we've done slip knot, some chains, and we did some single crochets, which I've removed. I've undone them just simply by removing my hook, pulling my yarn, and then inserting my hook again to where I wanted to start my work again. So let's see. So with the working tail, I forgot to mention this in the single crochet video, I'm going to take my tail piece and hold it close to my work, and I'm going to do my crochet, my half treble crochet, around it, around both the loop that I've created, or the circle, and have this tucked in behind it. And it's very easy to do, and the reason why I'm doing it is so at the end of my work, once it's done, I won't have this really long piece of yarn to deal with in terms of finding a way to tuck it in somewhere, weaving it in somewhere, or trimming it and worrying about it unraveling, etc. So let's start with the half treble crochet. So first thing you want to do is yarn over. There you go. So yarn over, insert it into the hole. Remember to hold that tail close. Yarn over again and bring it back through. So now if you look at your hook, you should have 3 loops, and then you're going to yarn over again and pull it through all 3 at once. And that is your first half treble crochet. So once again, yarn over, insert it into the loop, or the center of your loop, yarn over, pull through. So you have 3 loops, 1, 2, 3. You're yarning over again and pulling through all 3. 1, 2, and 3. You can do as many of these as you like, or according to your pattern. And they're very simple, they're very easy, and they're a little bit bigger than the single crochet. Now I'm going to keep going for a moment just to show you why it's a good idea to hold your tail with your big loop while you're working your stitches around. Okay, I'll just make one more. So as you're doing your work, I'll just do another slip stitch just to close off my circle. So this would be a great beginning for a hat, a coaster, lots of different things that are circular. So just do my slip stitch. So now as you're doing your work, let's pretend this is going to be a hat. As you're doing your work, and say it's a hat and you finish it, you're going to have this pinky-sized hole in the center of your work, which for some patterns will work, and for some not so much. So to fix that, we're going to take the tail. You'll still have a little bit of it left, I'm sure, unless you have more stitches to go around, and we're just going to pull it tightly and see if this works. There we go. So you give it a little tug here and there, and it closes off the center. So now you have nice, tight, finished work. And then when you're done making your hat or your coaster, with that tail piece, you can just take your darning needle or your crochet hook, if you're able to, and just weave it in underneath until you can't see it. Or you could weave it in halfway and then very closely, or as close as you can, give it a little snip to trim it off. And that is how you do a half treble crochet. Thanks for watching.